I want to play Echo. Whoa.
Somebody actually did, and I hate that I'm revealing this. Somebody did say, now play the rest of the Echo games.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck them.
You're under arrest.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mom. Can I have another $1? We're playing the Pirates of Dark Water requested by the BTK Killer.
All right.
I don't know where the jokes end
Skipping
and the
that.
truth begins.
All right.
Our lives are jokes. So I hope you're
so what?
laughing.
We're 2020, given human form.
Yep.
We're like the Dark Lord Sauron, except real life. Kyle, what the fuck is
Keith,
this?
you have to.
Is this a video game?
Yes. Fucking Christ.
Is this like Ocean Hunter? I can't discern.
It's kind of
from
like
the surface.
It's more like Let's Go Jungle.
It looks kind of sexual.
Which are the same fucking thing. Why would you fight me on that?
Well, sure. Good point, Nick. Arbitrary. I get it.
So you're
Okay,
playing
I'll-
Revolution X, except
start.
you're on the sea and also you're a skeleton.
So you're the pink person, I'm the red person.
Excuse me, that's kind of sexist.
Turn it to the right, you fucker.
How the hell would I know? It doesn't say what to do, and also I don't know what we're doing. Also, why would I be motivated to avoid a fatal crash?
So this
What?
was, I think, made by the same people who made the Let's Go series, except you're pirates and you're fighting dead pirates because you know that this came out not very soon after the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, so everything was just dead pirates fighting. each
It's
other.
pronounced Pirates of the Kerbin.
Pirates of the Curtains.
Pirates of Carbon.
What button do I press?
Press the trigger, right trigger.
You fucking idiot! I hit every button but that.
Yeah. What? So why am I the idiot? You're the fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's a game where you shoot a gun, so why would you not use the fucking trigger button?
Yeah, I'm feeling triggered.
It's not quite over yet. There's still hundreds of them coming.
It's the fucking dead. There's been more dead people than any ever living person on the planet at one time.
Bootstrips.
This is the comeuppance of that fucking Louis C.K. joke.
I don't get
Wait,
it.
I don't get it either.
Where he comes in and he says, I'm glad everyone could be here. Most
right.
people could. A lot of people couldn't be here. Actually, people couldn't be here. Actually, most people are dead.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Bob fucking Hope. What the fuck was that? But that's not Louis C.K. That's Sean.
No,
Davey.
and then he made a joke about like what's his name? Fucking a jazz singer being a rapist or something. And he's like, oh, probably was. You know, killed lots of Jews or whatever.
Oh yeah. Could have been. I don't know.
Remember
probably
when Louis
made his
C.K.
interns watch a
was
masturbate.
America's darling?
Well,
Remember that?
no, I don't.
Too deep a cut, I guess.
Yeah, it sucks getting older because all your, well, I mean, I wouldn't say heroes, but all the people you appreciated growing up eventually do something bad enough that like you can't say you like them anymore.
Fortunately, I admire no living being. I only admire fictional anime sex perversions. And they'll
I
never
thought you were
disappoint
say
me.
only envy the dead.
Well, earlier
that
today,
too.
I was somewhere. I was at the, I think the liquor store, and I saw somebody had a tattoo on their back, and it was like, you know, like it looked like a ribbon. Keith, press fucking start.
I don't know where it is.
It was like a ribbon, right? And it said, my hero, my mom. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, like, I don't think I have any heroes.
Is that a new spin-off of My Mother the Car? Anyway.
It's like, I don't think I have any heroes, and why would it ever be like my parents? Like, I think if someone was
My parents made me. I already know their fuck-ups.
Yeah, if someone's going to be a hero, they'd have to do something fucking important than, like,
In order to be a hero, you have to do something good.
Yeah, even then, it's like, you know, like usually people get called heroes if they're dying from like a disease of some kind.
Or if we're okay with them dying.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you get called a hero because you're dying.
Well,
I think that's just the inevitable result.
Well, it's like, oh my God, so and so's my hero. They're dying from cancer, you know, like, and they're such a trooper.
I've never heard that sentiment expressed at
Keith,
all.
we have to work together, and this is impossible. Yeah, you never heard somebody say like, "Oh my God, like, my son, he's got cancer, but he's handling it, and he's my hero because he's handling it."
No,
you've never
I've
heard that
never
before?
once in my entire life heard that.
Oh,
no.
you guys don't have any people who die around you.
Unfortunately, no.
I don't have. Well, I don't have. Yeah, I mean, that's the default because I don't have people around me.
No, true. So like when Carlin was dying, like people are like,
And
oh,
most of the people around me I wish would die, but they just
they'd be
won't.
like, Carlin's my hero because X and X and X and the thing, and I'm like,
Because he's dying?
yeah. Well, that's. I mean, someone's gonna back me up.
He's
I'm like,
got
what the
the
fuck
right
I'm talking
idea.
about. They're gonna be like, I see what Kyle's saying.
He doesn't have to worry about paying taxes.
He's pulling the ejector seat on life. Brilliant.
Not by choice though.
He's sticking the government out of their
It's
income.
the ejector seat is getting pulled on him. Is how that scenario might work out.
He's terminating capitalism in his own extreme way. All right, Kyle, you take care of the projectiles.
That's what I'm doing,
I
'cause-
don't have to move the reticule at all.
Well,
Ah, you
I've
fucked
already
that
failed quite terribly.
So sometimes when I go into editing and I have to figure out who is playing which character, sometimes it's a struggle. Right there, that told me all that I need to know was the pink reticle isn't moving whatsoever.
Well, always know.
Minimal effort possible.
If
it's
if
Keith.
someone's not doing something, it's gonna be Keith.
Oh yeah, but sometimes it's like, it's a weird puzzle game, and I can't tell exactly which of you is doing what until until Keith screams with unearthly joy that he's about to bury you in blanks. But
Fill in the
this
blanks.
time, yeah, this time it's front loaded. This is definitely a fucking Johnny Depp knockoff.
Yeah, no, it's like they weren't even trying to hide it. They're like, what's pig right now?
Why is he holding a sex toy? Shouldn't he have a weapon like a firearm or something?
Maybe he's prepared to fuck his way out of this situation.
Oh, they're gonna.
Let's go fight in a
their way
cave.
through the armies of the dead.
Yes, take your pirate ship through a cave. This is gonna be so exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
My idea
That
for
worked.
an adventure
That worked
film,
out so well with Let's Go Jungle.
That's what I was just thinking too.
Ghost pirates, except the only way to get rid of them is to fuck them.
So we're going back to fucking Haunted Mansion then.
Everything we do is a retread.
Yeah. Did he just call his friend a ghost?
No, he called a non-white man a monster from a supernatural plane because he's racist.
like he wasn't actually afraid. He was just being a dick and just doing that like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Burn it.
He's like, "Ugh, it's a ghost." He's like, God damn it, that's whatever the fuck you call him. Like that's Bernard. Why do you
Who
keep?
puts cutscenes in an arcade game, for God's sake?
I don't know.
What the hell's wrong with you?
It's a damn fine question.
These cutscenes may be added because this is the PlayStation 3 port we're playing.
Cutting to the studio where they make these things, and it's just a bunch of fucking gibbons freaking out on some computers.
Speaking of awkward cutscene shit, somebody was talking today about how they were playing through World of Warcraft, and one of the expansions had a big like cinematic moment, like a cutscene sort of thing, and they were talking about this was the first time in an MMO that they had seen like a cutscene or an animatic or something that made them actually feel enjoying
Like Batman?
like they're enjoying the story, like they are getting something out of it. And I looked at him as though we were all separately trying to figure out who the alien in the room was. I was like, what in the fuck are you talking about?
You're
I've
still
never
playing
seen this shit. Like, yeah, it's just as baffling. Like, why in the fuck would World of Warcraft have a cutscene? What the fuck are you talking about? But I also haven't played it in like 10 years. So
Yeah.
The
who
single
fucking
player
knows?
mode in Phantasy Star Universe had cutscenes, and I wouldn't say they made me enjoy the story, but they did elicit an emotional reaction.
Did they tell you that there was a story?
Yeah. I mean, you know, despair, disillusionment, you know, these are the feelings that I was
Sure.
experiencing
Speaking
throughout
of
the
Nightmare
story
from fucking
campaign
Soul
of Phantasy
Calibur.
Star Universe.
I was just about to say the same thing. You brought him up earlier, and here he is in a cave.
Yeah, weird.
This is the ultimate end of the Soul Edge. Was the bad one? I don't fucking
Yeah.
know, remember, or actually care.
One of them was called Naked or something.
I mean, eventually we'll probably have to get the Soul Calibur. We're gonna play all the arcade games eventually, or die. I don't know what happens first.
That's a
I
lot
thought
of
the show was
mahjong.
dead.
That's a lot of weird sex pivot shit.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Surprisingly, we haven't hit any mahjong games. Like, I'm surprised. Like, we've joked about it, but we haven't actually done it yet.
Because none of us knows how to play mahjong because it's easier to understand fucking quantum physics.
I mean, billions of people live in China and they all know how to play mahjong.
And they're
presumably.
all fucking faking it.
Well, Kyle, that's an extremely racist statement
I said
to make.
presumably. Presumably. That means that.
No, you just said straight up they all know how to play it.
Presumably is what I said.
right.
Billions of people live in China and they all know how to play mahjong.
And they're all. Arrest him. Arrest this man for suggesting that Chinese people like mahjong. The most egregious affront. Hold on. Kyle, I will be fair. I will say, knowing what I know about Chinese culture, none of them actually likes mahjong, but the culture forbids anyone from admitting it. Like, whenever someone suggests mahjong, they all begrudgingly have to go along with it. Because you can't rock the boat by opposing.
I like go, and then like the mom like slaps her son and says, "Shut up, shut up." If someone hears you say
Mahjong
that,
is always going to be mahjong.
Oh, it looks like I'm out of credits. Too bad. Well, I'm going to just reluctantly let you have all the fun by yourself for a while, Kyle, and hey, that rhymed.
I get nothing.
For a while, yeah.
Oh my god, I get a freaking snake. Oh, actually, it's funny enough, the other day, like I went out to let the dog outside, and then I noticed that there was a giant, like impossibly large snake skin, like where the dog should be going to take his shit.
That's weird. Why does your dog have snake skin?
I don't know, but but there's now like a giant snake, hopefully somewhere in my backyard, ready to kill him. So I get a new dog at some point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, next time Nick comes over, we can hunt it and eat it, make a little memory out of it.
I'm glad to know that snake bit me 3 times, but didn't kill me. But this fucking skeleton just comes out of fucking nowhere.
You know what? Technically, if you eat it, it does become your memories because it has potassium, and the potassium goes into your brain, and it aids in neural synapses.
Well,
okay.
Memories are made of bananas.
Well, with that, I guess we're done because we can't put any more coins in.
And we don't have any funny jokes.
Yeah. Thanks, BTKFC, for suggesting this game.
Yeah!